He's been wonderful to work for. I'm so proud of him to be moved to the PSA to be.
Okay, stop. No, I'm giving you stop. Just let it go. Let it go. So, in my line of work, I've seen a lot of people make that decision to retire. A lot. And at the 6-month point, once they've made that decision, they get what I call the 6-month smile, which is a little hard to tolerate, too, I have to say. It is obnoxious, exactly.
He's had that for the last couple of years.
But here's the deal with Rob.
He's a heckler, right?
I've known Rob for 13 years, and he's had that 6-month smile for 13 years. Which tells me, which tells me one of two things. Either he's been preparing to retire for 13 years, or
You didn't do shit for 13 years.
or he's genuinely a happy person who chooses to be happy in the moment, most moments. And to me, that's a remarkable trait, Rob, because when I think of you, the first thing that came to my mind was that smile of yours. And the fact that you make that choice. And it's been an inspiration to me, frankly. I could do a better job of being happy in the moment. But I am truly happy at this moment to wish you the best, to thank you for being so. You've been a great friend to me through some hard times, as has Denise. So I want to thank you for that. Thank you for the kindness you've shown my wife Sharon, my 2 boys who went through Colfax, to this community of people who love you. So will you please raise a glass and please join me in wishing Rob the best in retirement. And this is a perfect opportunity. It's probably your last chance too to let Rob know how you feel about it. So.
Oh, no. Really goes taste.
Where's the line?
And Peter, no comments.
Where's the line for, Rob?
If I go up there, I'm going with
Denise!
Denise!
No.
Denise!
Let him have it.
We need the breadwinner up here.
Yes, yeah. It's great to be a kept individual. It's going to be.
So, Rob, I take it at this point you're supposed to say something. Now that everybody's captive.
Oh, God, captive audience. I love it.
Yeah.
Sit down, you be quiet. Sit down. This has been an unusual journey for me, this whole thing. This is 35.5 years in education. And actually, I thought I would not ever do this. When asked by my parents, who were both teachers, what do you want to do when you grow up? And what do you want to be? So they said, and don't be a teacher. And then I said, well, I might, but I won't ever be a chemistry teacher. No, never going to do that. No, won't ever do that. Okay, good. Find something else to do. Well, long story short, I did say that I would do it for 6 months in Temple City, to step in for a science teacher who was having a tough time. And can't say I loved it at the time. It was a pretty tough crew down there to go through, but it was a good check. You know, that was pretty good. And then next year, I got to work fish and game a little bit in the summer. Did that, and came back, and then I got into coaching. And as a few of my compadres here know, coaching is probably what kept me in education, was to have those moments. More importantly, the camaraderie I had with, and still have with, my coaches and friends that I have there, which connects to everybody all the way, whether an athletic director or whether been a teacher with me. That's the part that's kept me smiling for the time that we've been through here. I hate kids. No, actually, I hate parents. But I gotta say, this community and the move we made in 1991 when Denise and I made the choice to come to Colfax and be part of the program, and Tom Spencer, God rest his soul, was wise enough to, stupid enough to pick me up and do that. And Gary Jesse was stupid enough not to say, no, don't do it. And John was good enough to take me on as coaching staff. That was huge, a big change. Didn't know if it was the right move. But about first day of school, when I'm looking out across the quad, Ed Norton's in his room and I'm in mine. We had a classroom view with this beautiful quad. Gary was in between us, and there goes the music teacher walking across campus in handcuffs. And they're walking him out. So we all went back, left our classrooms and came over to Norton School. What the hell did we get into? What's going on? It was a long story, but that was a tough time to move into. Wonder if we made the right move at that point. You know, having to go through those kind of things and grow into it took a little bit to figure it out because it was very different than the environment I'd come from. I'd come from a very nice high school that I was very happy to be at. But to come to Colfax and then to become part of that, and say, I don't remember looking out there, will I ever be able to be part of this community? I'm still new in that community as far as there are girls up there too. But I now feel like I am part of a bigger community, not just Colfax, but this district, the family that makes up this district. And the people that are here, you guys just represent so much for me, and the years of experience we've been through, the stories we can tell. Molly, I was looking at some pictures. I think it was this morning. I pulled up out of Dropbox, which was the Christmas party we had at our house. That everybody was over there. We got some of the pictures of everybody from Rick Brown and Mal Mackey and all these other people there. I think it was a young Wade Wolf and John Schwartz were off there in the corner somewhere. I don't know if they're good, but they were over there too somewhere. So no, it was it's been good to be part of that community and make that part of that. And I've got to say that not every step that I've been through has been planned. An interest in administration was not part of my plan this year on until this one head football coach, athletic director, said, you need to get your administrative credential. And that guy kind of changed my direction, said, you can take a test. So I went and took a test and put that in my back pocket. And then he said, you need to be the athletic director. I don't want to be the athletic director. You've been doing it. Why would I want to do that? So John kind of talked me into that one on that, but I do appreciate it. So thank you, Mr. Hayes, for helping me on that one. Down that time. And then working with Rick Spears. Who can ever be so lucky to have a leader like that? Cooperates, works with you. He just was a great guy to work under and do that too. Judy Hardman and Margaret Bodica, those guys, those two ladies really set a path for me a little bit. And I gotta say, leaving Colfax was a very difficult thing. We made the right choice, I'll say that. But leaving there was difficult for me. But I had the greatest 4 years of my life in the district office. Getting to work with some of the really special people down there that I got a whole different perspective on it. So thank you, Greg Ramseth, for kind of helping me, nurturing me along the way in that important area there too. And people don't always realize, but behind that curtain running this whole thing is a young lady sitting back up the end of the table over there. Yeah, it made all this stuff possible all the way through. We were so lucky to have the board that we have, and the series of superintendents we've had in this board that have allowed us to have the continuity and get what we get to do and get protected by a lot of things that a lot of us never see going through there too. So thank you, Linda McDonald, for all your time coming. And then there's the Confluence and the Maidu team. You guys are amazing, okay? We don't have a lot of them all over here, but the one that's holding it together, the glue, Bonnie Allen, she's the one that's been holding this whole thing together as we have. I would say we pulled this thing up by the roots, swung it around our head a bunch of times, threw it up in the air, picked it up again, threw it again a few times, and once in a while it gets stuck in the ground and things start to grow. I don't know, that's what we got happening right now. We've got Trent Wilson's coming in, he's gonna do great stuff with you guys and make it happen. With Bonnie, thank you so much for all your help. Third year. Good luck, Mary.
Rob, where was Temple High School? Where you started?
Temple City High School is in the San Gabriel Valley next to, kind of by Pasadena, Arcadia area down there. That's where both my parents had taught down there, and Denise and I graduated from Temple City High School. That's the best story, I gotta tell you. Denise and I have been together for 75 years.
It feels like it.
I
Or junior high?
I was, well, when I was teaching, she was a freshman in high school.
Okay.
Actually, I'm sorry, I didn't hope I didn't hurt anybody's feelings. Then that takes it close or something. No, okay, we're good.
No, Denise and I love her because we have been through, so we have the best story going. I mean, many of you have heard it before, but it's, you know, we met, not really in high school. I went to a prom 2 years out of high school, lurking in the background. And I saw her there in her red dress, and she just broke my heart at that point, and it took off from there. We worked at the grocery store together, and we have been through a lot, and I went one way, she went another, and then we came back together. And we got 3 great boys, families growing out of that, so it's been a real pleasure. So I'm lucky to have Spencer here, and my sister-in-law Donna here to help me celebrate this. And Sue Cook kind of knows some of the path we've been down with all
A
Oh,
these
little
guys,
bit.
too. No, I appreciate all of it. I appreciate Denise. I love you and appreciate you. So thank you for putting up with it anyhow. I think the only way we got through it is John kind of talking through it. No. And you kept telling me, you can't afford it.
Best RF that failed. When I got her to take classes from National, it gets you to pay for it.
Yeah.
I was trying to hurt you bad
that was
because I
the
wanted
other
your
career
pocketbook, and look what she's taking off.
She is amazing. She is amazing. Just catching her stride. So anyhow, here's to all of you.
Here's to you.